Thank you for watching this video, where I'll give you lots of tips and techniques to help you to sleep better. I'm going to talk about what affects our sleep, some common sleep problems, the link between sleep and epilepsy, and share our top tips to help you to improve your sleep. A lot of people worry about not getting enough sleep, but there's no set rule as to how much sleep you need. The amount of sleep needed varies from person to person, and although we can tend to focus on the quantity of sleep we're getting, actually sleep quality is just as important. People with epilepsy are more likely to have problems with their sleep than people without epilepsy, and we find that a lot of people are anxious about their sleep. Sleep problems can have a big impact on your life, and the links between sleep and epilepsy are complex. Seizures in your sleep or when you're awake can have a big effect on your body afterwards and can cause you to feel extremely tired. And for some people, a lack of sleep can be a seizure trigger. This can sometimes lead to a negative cycle where you're worrying about not getting enough sleep in case it triggers a seizure, and this then keeps you awake. The more you worry about not sleeping, the less you sleep, and the less you sleep, the more you worry. This is because our thoughts impact our feelings, which in turn affect our behavior. So, for example, if you have thoughts like, I'm never going to get to sleep, if I don't sleep, I won't be able to cope tomorrow, you'll probably start to feel frustrated and worried, which leads you to becoming restless and tossing and turning in bed. And that might mean you then pick up your phone or keep checking the time. So what you're actually doing is keeping yourself awake by worrying about going to sleep. Now I know that it's really hard, but you need to try and let go of struggling with worries about sleep. Because worrying about how bad your sleep has been or imagining how bad it might be in the future only makes it worse. If you are somebody who worries a lot, it can be really helpful to write down your thoughts and feelings before going to bed. Some people find using the worry time technique helpful. Try setting aside maybe 10 or 15 minutes every day, at least an hour or two before bed, where you write down the things that are troubling you. Thinking through any worries earlier in the day often helps to ease how much you worry about them once you're in bed. And it can help stop your thoughts racing when you're trying to sleep. As well as stress and worries, there are other things that can affect our sleep. There's a close relationship between sleep and mental health, and living with a mental health problem can affect how well you sleep. Also, your lifestyle can affect and cause problems with sleep. For example, alcohol impacts the quality of sleep and can wake you up in the night, and caffeine, which is found in tea and coffee, can make it difficult to fall asleep and can prevent a deep sleep. Some medications can also have an impact on our sleep. Most people with epilepsy take epilepsy medicines to control their seizures, and these can have side effects, which might include difficulty getting to sleep or staying asleep, or cause you to be very tired during the day. If you think your epilepsy medicine is causing side effects, do talk to your doctor or your epilepsy nurse, as they might be able to help. When you have epilepsy, you're more likely to be affected by fatigue than other people. Although we all feel tired from time to time, if you feel tired most of the time, you might have fatigue, which is a feeling of overwhelming tiredness, weakness, and exhaustion. Having disrupted sleep because of seizures or the effect of epilepsy medicines makes fatigue more likely, but you are also at more risk of having fatigue if you're depressed. As I explained, there's a close relationship between sleep and mental health, and difficulty sleeping is a common symptom of depression. Now, everybody feels down from time to time or feels sad or fed up, and that's quite normal. Although these feelings can be difficult to deal with, they normally pass quite quickly on their own. But if you've been feeling down for more than 2 weeks, or it's affecting your daily life, you might be depressed. And so do reach out for some support and discuss this with your doctor. The good news is there are lots of things you can do to improve your sleep. Good sleep habits include having a regular routine. So try to go to bed at the same time every night. The body has an internal clock and hormones that control sleepiness and wakefulness. And the body clock works best if you have a regular sleep routine. Keep your bedroom cool, dark and quiet. Make sure your mattress, pillows and covers are comfortable. And you could also try some relaxation exercises before bed. While good sleep habits improve sleep, a common cause of sleep problems is poor sleeping habits. Try not to drink alcohol, tea or coffee at least 6 hours before bed. And don't eat a big meal late at night or exercise just before going to bed. Consider turning off all electronic devices at least 1 hour before bed, and instead try reading a book or listening to some calming music or some other type of relaxing activity. It's really important to try and relax before bed, because becoming relaxed prepares your body and your mind to drift off to sleep. Progressive muscle relaxation is an easy way to relax your body and calm your mind. It just involves alternately tensing and releasing your muscles. It's called progressive because you start at one end of your body, say your toes, and work your way up. The main thing is that you target one small specific area at a time. So for example, start by tensing the muscles of your toes and feet. Concentrate on feeling them scrunch up and hold for about 5 seconds, and then completely release the tension. Then repeat this step, slowly moving up through your body, through your legs, your abdomen, your back, your neck and face, contracting and relaxing the muscle groups as you go. There are loads of free recordings available online talking you through this technique in detail. You've maybe been told to try counting sheep if you can't sleep. However, counting sheep is probably a bit boring and not distracting enough to help you sleep. But something that can help is to relax and imagine a beautiful, relaxing, calm place. So when you're in bed, try imagining a peaceful scene from nature. For example, picture yourself on a stunning beach. What does it look like? Can you smell the sea air, hear the waves? Or you could picture yourself in a field or a forest beneath a large leafy tree, and imagine the sound of the wind rustling through the leaves and birdsong in the distance. Using mental images creates a sense of well-being in the body, which can reduce stress and help you to fall asleep. Be patient though. Just remember it can take time to improve your sleep routine. So keep using the techniques that you found helpful from this video. But if you have tried these tips and you find that your sleep routine isn't improving, it might be best to speak to your doctor about how you're feeling. Thank you for listening, and I hope this has been helpful. Why don't you take a look at our website where you can find lots more support and information, as well as our other wellbeing videos, including one on stress. Thank you again, and goodbye.